And if you're too busy blaming somebody else or looking at somebody else's fortune, you're going to miss your opportunity.
Yeah, and if you're trying to be a martyr or whatever, what you've done is destroyed the lives and the ability to make a living for a lot of people by burning that place
Yeah.
down.
Oh, yeah. Because all those people
Doofus.
have lost their jobs now because there's no warehouse. You big dummy. So anyway, that was a fascinating story. Also, the U.S. Coast Guard has launched a criminal investigation after an American woman falls overboard in the Bahamas and goes missing at sea, but they take the husband into custody. This is going to be a big story in the coming days.
Yes,
That's why
it
I'm going
is.
to go ahead and bring it up now. But before I get into that, let me hit this break first. Express Oil Change and Tire Engineers. Y'all know how I feel about Express Oil and the fact that they're doing for the month of April, donating $1 for every oil change they do. $1 to Children's of Alabama. That's a big thing for me, and I want to make sure everybody knows about it. Maybe it'll encourage you to go get your oil changed at Express Oil because there's one near you. Express Oil's donated over $1.2 million to date. They've raised over $1.2 million to date, which helped Alabama's children receive the care that they deserve. So I'm a fan of that. And I'm a fan of Children's of Alabama because I think every experience that I've had with my kid at Children's Hospital has been fantastic. So when it comes to raising money for a particular organization or a particular place, I think Children's of Alabama is very deserving. So Express Oil Change and Tire Engineers, go get your oil changed. It's very important. It's the lifeblood of your car. If you don't get your oil changed, your engine's going to blow up at the end of the day. Express Oil, not at the end of the day, like it's not going to blow up this afternoon, but if you don't get your oil changed, it's going to blow up. ExpressOil.com. Find one near you. 205-545-9950. 545-9950. Hang out with us on YouTube and TikTok, by the way. For those that are following me on TikTok, I'm talking to you during the breaks. So remember, gotta quit touching that microphone. Dude, it's driving me nuts. You don't have to deal with that on TikTok because it's going through my phone. It's amazing that you get more audio out of TikTok than you do this radio show, than this microphone. By the way, and on TikTok, at Andrew Mclain Who, and on YouTube, Real Talk 99.5 TV. I ordered last night. I've been thinking about it, John Bird, because when I first start the show, before I start the show, I come in here and I make sure the camera's set up right, because I don't know if what Dixon does during his show, if he's like laying down sideways or standing on his head, but the camera's always crooked or like way up in the air.
Yeah.
So I have to adjust it. And as I'm looking at myself, I've always got my AirPods in because I'm listening to music. And I look at it and I say to myself, man, it looks a lot better for me to have AirPods in than it does for me to have these big bulky headphones on. To give you an example.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Valerie does that as well.
And so, she uses her AirPods?
Yes. She
Really?
uses the connected ones, yeah.
Oh, she uses one with a wire.
Mhm.
Well, I don't want a wire because a wire also gets in my way.
Right, but I'm trying to think, all right, how does that work? Explain to me, my
Well,
friend.
first of all, look at this. All right,
Okay.
you're looking at the camera, or you can look at me directly. It doesn't matter. Look how much better this looks.
Yeah,
Well, I'm doing the show and I've got these earbuds in, right?
yeah.
Looks so much better. I got the ability to move around. I don't get caught up in cords. So I got to looking on Amazon last night, and I found an adapter, like a Bluetooth adapter, that essentially will plug into our stuff over here. And
Oh, like a 1/4-inch plug. It's got a
well,
Bluetooth.
it's an 1/8 or a 3/16, and so I
Okay,
gotta
yeah,
get an
you can
adapter.
always, yeah.
But yeah, it just plugs in here and it connects my AirPods via Bluetooth.
Will it do any Bluetooth?
Yeah. I mean,
Send me the link, please.
Okay. Oh well.
You don't have to right now, but I've been wanting to do that because it messes up my hair. I spend so much time styling my hair, and then it's like flat with this whoop thing on the end.
But I got to thinking about it, and I'm like, think of the freedom that I will have to be able to
Just move around and woo.
all over the place, dude.
Yeah.
It'd be perfect. So those are supposed to. I won't be able to use them until Monday. They're supposed to be here Friday, but I've got that on the way. I've got a couple fish tank shirts on the way.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna be jealous when you see these fish tank
Really?
shirts. Trish bought one as a surprise, and she was telling me she's like I'm gonna check your. She said I got you a surprise. I'm gonna check your shipment to see when it's gonna be here. But instead of saying shipment, she said shirt, and she's like, damn it, I just ruined the surprise. So I was like, go ahead and show me what it is, and it's the fish tank shirts they've been wearing this season, which looks like the Welcome to Florida road sign.
Oh, yeah.
So it says Welcome to Fish Tank. And it's pretty dope.
That's cool, man. I need
dope.
some cool shirts.
Yeah, I'm very excited about it. And anyway, I'm going to spread the word about Fish Tank. That's where, for those of y'all that don't know, fishtank.live is the website. And some of y'all are going to go to that website and watch it and be like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. But I'm locked into it. I've been locked into it since it started. This is like the 5th season, and it is the origin of the JJJJJ that we do. That's where
right.
it started, because it's a reality show in a house with cameras in every room, and you can go to the website and watch any camera you want. And people do text to speech where they pay money to have the speakers in each room say something to the contestants. And it originally, back in the early seasons, people would like type out what they want to say, but have all these characters left, and they didn't want to waste their money or their characters, so they would just type in JJJJJJJ. So when the AI was reading off their text, it would be like JJJJJJJ, and it would go so long the speech would start going JJJJJ. And so it became a thing, and we adopted it here on this show. And now people type in JJJJJ on their text all the time on our text line. We could get a text-to-speech on our text line. That would be dope.